day, everybody. When you're in LA, of course, you think movies and studios, and there's little studios in LA that are all over the place. Right across the street is one called Raleigh Studios over here. But when you talk about big studios, there's really none bigger in the legend of Hollywood than the place we're going to take a peek at now. Movies, movies, movies. The home, the studio of greats like Cecil B. DeMille and Billy Wilder. Great movies, Sunset Boulevard, The Ten Commandments, Valentino, the great silent star of the 1920s. And although the studio is currently closed right now because of COVID-19, we can certainly take a peek inside at what's the most famous gate in Los Angeles, Bronson Gate here at Paramount Studios. And there it is, the famous Paramount Gate. I think what's interesting is that has survived so long, for about 100 years now. You can see the lovely fountain outside and the big iron gates that are currently open, because really nobody's allowed inside at the current time, and I'm not sure if production is going on. But this is called the Bronson Gate here. And if we were in there and able to look closer at that gate, that big iron gate there, that big wrought iron, gigantic gate. If you ever saw Sunset Boulevard and Gloria Swanson pull through in her big Isoto Franchise automobile, and Cecil B. DeMille came out and met her, it was right through that gate. And I remember Cecil B. DeMille saying in that movie, you know, hey, don't be picking on Norma Desmond. She made this studio what it is. And very, very true. But that gate used to be much lower. But in the 1920s, at the height of the Rudolph Valentino rage, they had so many people, so many women showing up at the studios that were literally climbing over top of the gates to get into Paramount Pictures, all in the hopes of meeting Valentino. So they ended up dramatically raising the height of the gate there. So pretty cool. It's enormous. It's an enormous property here. We'll peek in some of the other gates too, but that is it. One other interesting aspect of this property is this, of course, is called the Bronson Gate, the most famous gate. It's also where the legendary actor Charles Bronson took his name, believe it or not, from Bronson Avenue here. Of course, you're not going to see much from the outside of the studios, just long stretches of hedges. This is an enormous property. It looks like it covers about 6 blocks in each direction. So if you're a looky-loo like I am during these pandemic times with everything shut down, it's difficult. Normally they offer a 2-hour walking tour through the studios, but that has currently been suspended. Right across the street you have the parking lot for some of the mobile sound equipment trucks. Also, look at that front end fuselage at that plane. They probably have used that in many productions as a mock-up of the inside or outside of the cockpit there. Here's another one of these enormous gates, and you can just get an idea of the epic scale. This is called the Melrose Gate here. Still very beautiful. You can imagine the other gates with crazy women trying to scale the gates to get into the studio. It's pretty amazing. Temperature scanning devices in use. They have a visitor's entrance over there. Pretty cool. Of course, we're not going to be able to get far here today, but there's certainly a look inside of probably the most fabled movie studio in the world, Paramount Pictures. That's going to do it for this little bitty. Sorry the tours are suspended, folks. But it's still one of those places it's so cool to see on the outside. And I'm so glad you guys came along. Thumbs up are appreciated. I hope you enjoyed those little history trivia facts. I love to visit places and dig into some of the lesser known history. Sure makes it fun. Okay, everybody, from the fabled Paramount Studios here on Melrose Avenue in Los Angeles, have a great day. Thumbs up are appreciated.